So I'm having a chat with Rich from Hacktivist. How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Good.
Played a little while ago, so
Yeah.
pretty much loaded off stage and came here.
What's it like being back on a stage again?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's pretty interesting getting straight back into it. First gig in like 22 months.
Yeah.
Straight into a festival. So yeah, high octane. But I mean, I love Slam Dunk. We've played Slam Dunk before, so yeah, it's just nice to be back in a vibe like this, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, a whole 2 years pretty much of not being able to do anything, but I think you spent that time doing some writing and releasing an album.
Yes. Yeah, so we released our album Hyperdialect in July. But to be honest, we were sitting on that album. We were trying to decide when was going to be best to actually release it.
Yeah.
Originally, we had it penned for March, for that March. So yeah, we obviously just kept on delaying and just putting a few things out until the time was right. So yeah, just released the album and then pretty much straight back into it.
Back in, yeah, definitely. So talking of the record, how does it sound compared to your previous releases? Because I know you had a lineup change as well.
Yes. It sounds, I'd say it's more representative of everyone's sort of musicality. We've sort of gone a little bit more, we were, it sounds cliche to say that we were more experimental, but it was more like nothing was off the table, and it was just whether or not it works. So this isn't like our experimental album, but yeah, we've basically expanded our sound, and yeah, we've drawn from a bit more of the periphery of our sort of musical styles.
Yeah, excellent. And well, I mean, you're back.
Yep.
Slam Dunk. I'm sure you'll be wanting to get back out on the road as soon as possible. And
yeah.
You've even got your album release show on Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah, that was something which we had to postpone. But yeah, we've got it all lined up. So that's going to make the fourth show in a row for us. So this is our obviously second. We did Leeds yesterday. And then tomorrow we're back in Milton Keynes at the Crawford Arms over in Wolverton. So that's going to be really good. And then yeah, album release show down at Signature Brew in Walthamstow. Yeah, 2 30-minute sets today and yesterday, straight into 2 60-minute sets.
Brilliant.
So yeah, pretty
cramming them in.
Yeah, getting straight back in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sweating out.
Yeah, so I'm sure you'd be wanting to do a tour of your own. Where are we at with that?
We've got plans. We're trying to figure out a few bits and bobs before they're actually confirmed. But we're definitely looking to do a run of shows towards the end of this year. We've also got plans to do another run in the beginning of next year. It's all being sorted. It's not like we're being secretive, but there's plans. So yeah, obviously we're trying to get out there and do some of our own shows.
Yeah, good.
So yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, and what's 22 going to be for you guys? Is it touring, festivals, or more music coming out? What's the idea?
The idea right now, seeing as we haven't been able to do much gigging, is do some promoting, do some actual shows in the early part of the year. Then probably something else in terms of like a short tour leading into the summer. Hopefully then to capitalise on a very full-on festival season. This time next year to obviously make up for the fact that there wasn't much going on this year, and we even had to unfortunately pull out of a couple of festivals. So maybe this time next year we'll be back at those.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's because Jot lives in France. Yeah. Are you hoping to be venturing over the seas into Europe, even America as well?
The idea is Europe, definitely. America, always on the cards, on the wish list even. But it's just one of those things that you've got to do it right, because you either go and do a very short run and then go and do another very short run of another coast, or you do a big run. And so there's lots of things to consider, particularly financially. So, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to get over and do some touring in America.
Yeah, and I mean, is there anywhere that you haven't been to before that you do want to get to at some point?
America, yeah. I mean, I've never been to South America. Doing some gigs out there would be amazing.
Yep.
Something over in sort of like Eastern Asia would be cool. Something like Japan or something would be really cool. We have been to India before, but that was like for one date.
Yeah.
It would be really cool to do a bit more there. But yeah, I mean, for the immediate future, it's UK and Europe. That's definitely on the cards.
Excellent, fantastic. Well, it's been great. having a catch up with you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks
Cheers.
for having me.